Want to know the real difference between staying trapped in your corporate prison and building true freedom? It's not skills, it's not experience, it's not even money. The willingness to do what most people won't do. And what you're about to watch is completely raw, unedited sales call that just happened 30 minutes ago. And it was just 3 minutes after getting a Facebook lead, giving a response to an automated text that we've been sending out blasting for the last week. There's no preparation, no industry knowledge, no fancy scripts. Just me picking up the phone, talking to a construction business owner I've never even met, an industry I know nothing about. Why am I showing you this? Because right now, you're probably sitting in your cubicle wondering how the hell you're going to escape this corporate hamster wheel that you're in. You're thinking maybe you need years of experience, a perfect knowledge, maybe the right connections, or some kind of magical skill set. But what if I just told you freedom was just one phone call away? In the next 47 minutes, you're going to watch me call a complete stranger, navigate an industry I know nothing about, book a follow-up call, all while being completely transparent. This isn't even a perfect fit, and I don't even know if I want to sell this guy or have him become a customer. But the best part is, this all happened while I was living the life of my dreams. As a result of my escape plan from my 18-year corporate engineer that I quit last November 2024 on my birthday. No circumstances, no unfair advantages, just the willingness to pick up the phone. If you're tired of watching your life pass you by, looking through your office window, well, pay attention to what you're about to see. This isn't about the construction industry. This isn't about Facebook ads. This isn't even about making a sale. What this is about, it's about showing you what's possible when you stop making excuses and you start taking action. And remember the crazy part? I literally just got off the call 30 minutes ago. And no joke, no editing, no perfect, no script, this is raw and real as fast as I can get it up here. And why? Because I wanted to show you something where this crucial opportunity is everywhere that you're willing to pick up the damn phone. Did this particular lead want exactly what we offer? No. Was he ready to drop at least $2,500 on the spot? Hell no. But guess what? There's always a creative way to turn a no into future business. And for every not perfect lead, there are dozens of others ready to throw their money at you. Just pick up the phone. I'm taking massive imperfect action right here in front of you. No filters, no BS. Just real world proof that opportunity is everywhere. Want to learn the exact scripts I use, see more real calls like this, and join a community of corporate escape artists who are doing this every single day? Head on over to school.com/the corporate escape artists, and I'll get you hooked up with everything that I've got. Let's get you making these calls instead of watching them. And now go out and do the thing. Freedom is waiting on the other side of your comfort zone. Now here's the call.
All right, we are responding to a lead that just texted us. It's 10:11 a.m. and it's texted 10:07 a.m. So within 5 minutes, he hasn't replied back to a text message, what kind of projects he's looking to get more of. I'm just going to give this dude a call. Came in by an ad on this 22nd of January. He hasn't answered to any of the text messages, but he has opened a couple of emails. Only 2 emails were unopened. So let's give this guy a call.
Hello.
This is Stanley.
Yes.
Hey Stanley, this is Travis with Empower Plus. So you were just chatting with our bots. We're trying to help you get some more jobs, some more appointments. Does filling out that form online, our Facebook form, ring a bell to you?
When?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
When I fill it out?
Oh, when did you fill it out? It was on the 22nd of January. It was about a week ago, but right now we just texted you. You responded back to our text that said if you wanted to explore how we might be able to help turn more of your leads into sales with our automation process, get you more appointments with your business, would you be interested? And you just replied back, okay. Or do you have a construction business right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay, awesome. What do you do? What kind of jobs do you normally do?
Well, now I do complete interior, complete renovation, kitchen, bathroom, basement, things like that.
Okay, awesome. That's a lot of stuff. You do roof as well, or just the interior of a home?
No, no, interior only. Now,
Okay,
I used to do everything back in the days, but now I focus interior only.
okay, got you. How many jobs or so would you say a month are you getting right now on average?
2, 3 jobs.
Okay, got you. That's a lot. Is that what you want, or do you want to bring that number up or make it consistent? What are you looking for?
Yeah, definitely up. But I'm farming a new crew now, so I want that to be double.
Okay, when do you want to get this doubled by?
Well, I'm farming the crew now, so now.
Okay, got you. You're forming a crew. And how are you getting your jobs right now? Are they word of mouth referrals? You running ads? How are you getting your jobs?
Yeah, yeah. Word of mouth, referral. Right now I'm not doing any ad. I used to do ad before, but not any ad right now.
Okay. Do you have like signs or billboards or on your trucks?
Yes,
You got
yes,
people.
yes.
Do you got
Yeah,
people?
yeah. Yeah,
Got you. Or
I get two trucks with signs in it. Yes.
do people call you?
Some
Okay, got you. How many calls a month do you think you get?
calls per month, about maybe consulting construction, about 10, 15, 12, fluctuate.
Yeah. Okay, got you. And are you like getting called? Is that like Monday through Friday, or is that over the whole 30 days? You'll get calls, people leaving voicemails, 10 or 15 a month, would you say?
Yeah, over the month, people, 10, between 10 and 15, people call, and
Do you,
hmm
got you. Are you answering every one of those calls, or do sometimes they not get picked up, or they go to voicemail or something like that?
well, I return calls back because I'm a businessman. If I'm busy,
Got you.
a nice make and kind of things like that. Sometimes I don't hear it, the phone ring. But as soon as I can
Yeah.
advise, I call back or send a
You jump
message.
back. Absolutely. Awesome. Are you the only guy that answers the phone, or do you have like a front desk or somebody who does that, or does it just go right to your phone?
To my phone, yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay. And do you have a way to keep track of all your customers? Do you have like a notepad, a spreadsheet, CRM, something like that?
Yeah, yeah. I do spreadsheet. I handle that part and I do the estimate and so forth.
Okay, gotcha. You do that as well.
Yeah, I do that right, yes.
How many hours do you think that takes you in like a whole month? Like you spend it like an hour that each month, or 5 hours a month?
Not much. When I'm working, I left. If, for example, if I'm working in Brooklyn and I have the
Uh-huh.
estimate coming, I leave the job for half an hour, just go by, be already in Brooklyn, do the estimate, come back, work again, like that. From the work site, I left.
Okay, like 15 minutes maybe here and there.
15 minutes, all depends. 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, all depends.
Okay, got you. I'm sorry. Where are you out of? What are you in New York, like Manhattan, or you said Brooklyn? I assume you're by one of the boroughs.
No, I live in Queens, but I work all the boroughs. I license to work all of New York.
Okay. Oh, nice. So you're getting the world is your oyster. There's a lot of business available to you.
Yeah,
Would you
yes,
say?
but New York is big too. You can't go everywhere in New York, So I go where the closest that I live, like Manhattan. I'm 15 minutes away from Manhattan. I go all of
Hmm.
Manhattan. I go all of Queens because I live in Queens. I go all of Brooklyn because that's close to me, and I go 25 miles into Long Island, and that's it. I don't go to the Bronx because of toll
Mm.
and traffic. And the same day, I don't go to Staten Island again, traffic and toll again. You know.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense.
hmm
Okay, got you. So with all that, you're putting together a crew now. Has it been just you before?
No, 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 no. I had a crew before, myself and five guys
Yeah,
more. Now I'm farming a
got
new
you.
crew. Now I'm farming a new crew.
Got you. Got you. So what do you think, if you could say, is your biggest bottleneck or the biggest problem or challenge you have right now? If you could wave a magic wand and it's fixed tomorrow, what would you say it would be?
Is a leads, more qualified, good, genuine leads. To,
Hmm.
that's all I need, nothing more. The rest on me.
Yeah, I totally get it. I mean, do you think that you get a bunch of people shopping around, not qualified, time wasters, or people call you are pretty good if you get them on the phone?
Well, some shop around. If 15 people
Hmm.
call you, five might bullshit around. No, just want to talk to
Yeah,
and get an estimate.
I totally get it, man. How much are your jobs usually worth? Like if you were to put a dollar figure average.
Well, jobs fluctuate. You can work 500 to
Hmm.
5,000 to 10,000 to 15,000. All depends.
For sure. Okay, so they could be as low as 500 bucks,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
minor things. But when they call you for a job, you don't know what they're calling you to do until you speak to them. Oh, I have some sheetrock to do. I have some plastering to do, or I have a two-room to
mm,
paint. Things like that.
hmm. Well, if you would say like what would you want to be doing more of? Those bigger jobs? Like you want three or four 10 to 15 thousand dollar jobs a month, or do you want three to four small jobs?
No, no, I'm going up. It's now I have a new crew. See, that I'm going
Hmm.
after big jobs like basement, full house renovation, kitchen, bathroom. But these are jobs I don't refuse, because it just come in like that. So I know I don't refuse anything.
Got you. Okay. Got you. Okay. So if we could solve your lead quality and quantity problems, you would be able to just stay busy and hopefully double the amount of jobs. Is that right?
Well, that's what I want to do. So that's the most important thing.
Okay, absolutely, absolutely. What would you say is that goal? Like how much money would you like to be making? What's your goal in say a month or a year?
Well, now I'm gonna have right from this crew. I'm gonna have 10 guys and myself. So I'm going at least
Mm.
for about a couple of 100,000, 400,000. I mean, sales.
That 300, 400,000, is that a month or a year?
No, no, that can be a year or however 500,000 for a year, like 50,000 a month, 60,000 a month.
Yes, got you, got you, got you. Um, so if you're like, and that's you're building a crew right now, 50 to 60,000 a month. Like what are you at? Are you about like half that now? Where are you
Yeah,
sitting
yeah, yeah, yeah,
at?
yeah, yeah. Everything is halfway now.
Got you. Got you. Okay, so you'd say about, 5,000 a week is average. Do you feel like you make that, or where are you feeling
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah. Sometime more, sometime less.
Sure, sure. Yeah, something more or less that's probably average. So we'd say like, 20, 30,000 a month would be probably a good estimate where you're at. Is that right?
Hmm.
Okay. Um, and so, you know, I'd say like a lot of things, we got to get more leads and more qualified people. And if there's 10 or 15 people and you call them all back, how many of those people do you get a hold of and talk to? Like, or have they ever gone on to another customer when you call them back?
No, no, well, I call them fast back. Soon as I realize the number come in, I
Hmm.
call them back. So most will answer the phone. Maybe if they're on their lunch break, they're not gonna answer that point at time. So I know how to do it. So I wait until they finish work, and 6 o'clock in the
Hmm.
afternoon, I call them back 6:30 because I know some people call on lunch break, and so if somebody try to call me like 12 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock, and I call them back and they don't answer, I know they're on lunch break, and and the lunch break is over, they'll go back to work. So I call them 6 o'clock or 6:30. I call them back, and but whoever called me though like that, if they don't answer at the same time, they do answer later.
Yeah, okay, got you. So if you have 15 people in a month, is it you get a hold of 10 of the people and five of the people they just can't get a hold of, or is it you get a hold of
No, no,
all
no, no, no.
15
I, I,
people?
I do get hold of most of them back. Maybe all 15, you know. But like I said, five might just bullshit around. Just want to know price
Got you.
and then say, okay, we gotta get back to you. Or maybe they're gonna call some unlicensed contractor, whatever they want to do,
Hmm.
so like that. So out of 15, 9 or 10 may be serious. I may close, you know, three, four, sometimes five. All depends.
Oh, awesome. So even if you were able to maybe like filter out those people that are bullshitters and only talk to people that are serious to buy, would that help you? Maybe make more sales consistently?
Yeah, but yes, well, you see, the thing is that you don't know who is serious. If somebody call you for a job now, you think they're
Hmm.
serious. They just call you, right? Because you think they're serious. That's why they call. But sometimes
Hmm.
they
Hmm.
just want to get an estimate from you. That's about it. And oh, I will call you back, things like that. So then you realize they're not serious. So it's hard to judge if who is serious and who is not serious.
Okay, if do you have like a list of questions you would ask someone to find out if they're serious? Like three questions. Like pretend I was calling you or you came to my house. How do you find out if someone's serious?
It's simple. It's very simple. Once you're contracting in the field, it's very serious, like piece of cake. You don't talk seriousness over the phone. Okay, you're going to do an estimate. Okay, you make it a day, a time to go and reach with them. You go in, and then you have a conversation with them, and that's right then and there. From your estimate, how soon you want to get this job done, and that's where the question is going to come.
Yeah, what are those questions? So I'm in person with you now, you're talking to me. You say, how soon you want to get this job done? What else are you asking them?
Simple as that. That's one going to lead to whatever answer they said. You know, and I said, okay, next 2 months or next 3 months or in the summertime. Well, I know that's a long time from now. Or we just want to have an idea about pricing. We're gonna call one more contractor. These are things that happen. You know, things like that. They just want to get know the price. I'm gonna call one more contractor and get back to you and things like that.
Okay, okay, got you. So you're what you're saying to me is your first and only question you need to ask is how soon you want to get it done.
Exactly.
And they reveal to themselves if they're messing around.
It's right then and there. Once you know who is
Okay,
serious, you know right away.
got you. And it's going to naturally come to more questions like, hey, okay, cool. Like, how much is it going to cost me? Have you been shopping around? Are you,
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah.
in the,
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they do ask that. They do no,
so,
that they
oh,
do
okay.
want that. They do want the estimate. They all want the estimate, but like I said, they're not ready right now. They do want the estimate, but they're not ready right now. Or they're gonna call one more contractor for a price and then take it from there. Things like that.
Okay. So if you were able to ask this question to someone is like, hey, when are you looking to get an appointment booked for your job to start? Not job estimate. Just imagine, when are you ready to get started? Is it tomorrow, next week, next year? Are you shopping around? And if people were serious, they want the estimate, but they also want to get started.
Yeah, they
And
they
they want
they
to ask
want
you
the
to find,
estimate. They want the estimate, but they're not ready to start right now. That's what happened. They want to
that's
know they're
right.
not serious.
That's
They
right.
want the
That's right.
estimate, but they're not ready to start right now. They just want to know the price.
So how are you closing people? The jobs that you do start, how do you get those? Are they people that have shopped around a bunch and they want it right now? Or what does that
Right.
look like?
Yeah. Well, those are people gonna say, okay, we ready to start next week, or we ready to start now. Use the first contractor here. We're gonna get one more price and one more contractor, and then they get a price and then start within a week. You get it once the price is good, and the believe, the know, the question they ask you, and you're able to answer it as a licensed contractor with experience, and that's it, and that's how you get it. That's how you close it. It's not hard to close. Once the person is serious, it's easy to close.
And they get serious because why? They've already gotten a bunch of bids and you're the best price? Or how do they get serious?
If they want to get a job done, that's where the seriousness come from. If they want to get a job done.
Okay. So yeah, and that's basically comes because they're ready to get started tomorrow and they believe you've got good experience, you're answering all the questions, and you got a good price, and they just say, let's get going. Is that kind of how it sums it up?
Well, sometimes it happens like that. Not all the time. Sometimes it happens. And then they're gonna say start tomorrow. They're gonna say, okay, let's make a day now. But this is genuine now. This job is gonna ready to go. Okay,
Yeah.
when can you start? This week or next week, like that. So then that's
Uh-huh.
genuine now. That's good.
Okay. They ask you that, or you ask them if you can start next week or this week?
No, once they're happy with you
Who
and
asked? I'm sorry.
want to get the work done, they
Uh-huh,
ask you.
uh-huh.
You know. Mm. Or
Oh, got you.
sometimes
So,
they may ask you when can you start. That's like if they already have an estimate, right? And if they already have an estimate, and you go in now and do an estimate with them, and then they said, okay, I think I can use you. When can you start? Like that.
okay, got you. So, ideally, the best case scenario, if I can understand this correctly, would be to find people that have already got a bunch of estimates. You come in, do yours is super cheap and really good quality, and you are experienced, so they say, sweet, let's get started. Is that kind of what I'm hearing?
Yes, that's true.
Got you. Okay, good deal, man. So thank you for sharing all these questions with me. I was just gathering information to understand you and your business better, trying to see how we might potentially be able to help you, not only getting new leads, but even getting really good leads with qualifying them and helping you not waste your time. Like, I don't think you with a new crew wants to run around town showing up to people's houses giving estimates and they say, sorry, um, I'll have you come back another time and never call you back, right?
No, no, no. I'm the only person who do estimate. I don't take crew with me. They work it.
Okay, but you're the guy doing estimates all over town and you
Right,
need to keep your crew busy, but
right.
you don't want to waste your time. You'd rather be going to people who are like, hey, I'm ready to buy. You just need to spec me out.
Hmm.
Like you just need to like give me a price bid, right? That's what you would prefer, right?
Right.
Got you. Well, if it's okay with you, Stanley, I can just give you like a brief high level overview what we do. If it makes sense, maybe we
Where you
could
guys
schedule
located?
another
Where
time
you
where I
guys
didn't call
located?
you out. Well, I'm outside of Salt Lake City, Utah, and we're on the West Coast, and yeah, and so I'm calling you 2 hours behind you. It's only 10:30 in the morning. It's
Oh
12:30 where
shit!
you're at.
Wow.
Um, but yeah, yeah, my
Mm.
my business partner David and we have an automation business, and what we're doing is we're taking all your phone calls that call you at all the times and all the hours, and we plug in a receptionist for you, a automated receptionist that will answer your phone call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And surprisingly, it's not a human receptionist. It's an AI solution. It's an AI powered conversation that gathers the information from all your callers and stores them in a software, a database. It's not a spreadsheet or anything, but it puts them in a unified inbox like your email, puts them all in there, and has their name and phone number, email, gets all the data that you would need to determine if someone's messing around or not, can book the appointment for you for your estimate, and you can go out and even send estimates if you would like to be able to utilize a feature that could automatically send estimates, collect payments, text message, and email your customers and help you have a dashboard tracking all of your numbers and all your money and all the transactions. And you'd even have, if you want, access on your phone with our app that basically shows you all of the customers you're getting coming right into your phone and all of the conversations from your emails, if you were running ads or from Google, if they search you up, they'll all be in one location, one unified inbox. And we basically plug all this into your business. And if you need it, once we plug all those holes and all those 10 or 15 calls you get a month are automatically filtered out, qualified, booked into your calendar. We can even potentially look at running ads if you needed to run ads and you wanted to generate leads in a bigger way. If you're not already getting more sales from the leads you're getting and you're not doubling, which you should be, but if you want to go even bigger, that option is always there. But what we have is being able to plug all the holes and automate everything so you don't spend any more minutes updating any spreadsheets or anything. It's automated. They automatically get all the phone calls and emails and text messages you get with name, phone numbers, and emails and data collected. And we'll text message or call them if you would like on your behalf to get information from them and try to be an assistant to you, a virtual assistant for you. We call her Chloe, but if you want a different voice, it doesn't matter. You call whatever you want. But our AI Chloe will be able to come in and be a personal assistant for you and automate your business. And you can even get leads from new sources by simply plugging those holes, automating them. And now you have more time to do more stuff. Like you, Stanley, could do more things. You wouldn't have to run around town all the time and do all these things. You could just focus on the appointments that only matter to you because we've had a conversation with them first, collected data from them, and you've reviewed the data and you determine, hey, does this feel like a good thing for me to drive across town? Yes or no? They've already had a few quotes. They've told me their price range of where they've been quoted by, what they're looking to spend, if they have financing, if they've been looking for loans, if they know their credit score. Like a lot of things you could collect data from people without having a conversation first if you want. Or you don't have to do anything. It doesn't really matter. I'm just telling you what's possible. With automating your business in such a way and getting leads with pre-qualified appointments, can you see how that might help you maybe perhaps get more jobs?
I don't know. I don't know how he's gonna bring the lead. I am looking for good lead, good qualified lead. Like I said, like now because I'm forming a new crew. I already have 5 guys that's been there for many years. My crew. So I want to double the business. So I don't know how fast. From all of that you saying, this is not gonna happen fast. It's gonna take time.
Well, how many numbers do you have in your list, in your Google Sheet? Do you have at least 100 names of people who were reaching out before?
See, that's the thing. I don't keep people who I don't do business with.
Okay. You mean you just throw the number away?
Yes. I'm not. Been years, 25 years. I'm doing this now. I don't keep people number. If they're not interested, I'm not interested in them too. Like that. I only keep customer that repeat jobs. That's what I keep. Because every year my customer they do something. Those are the people I'm interested in. If the other ones they interested, they have my number. They will call me. Right? So that's what happened. I don't keep that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And it's really unfortunate because those are people that weren't ready to buy today that would maybe want to buy tomorrow. And if you had their number,
No. What happened? What happened? Those are people who hire someone else. They hire somebody, give them a cheaper price. May hire an unlicensed contractor. I live in New York. I know how they do and what they do. If they don't call you
totally.
back, if they don't call you back within a week or two, believe me, you're not gonna have that job no matter what happens. It's gone. It's gone to someone else.
Yeah, job. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. But you have repeat buyers, and like myself, a homeowner, I like to fix up different things. And if I called you once and then I went with someone else, if you called me back and said, "Hey, dude, do you have anything else that you were thinking of doing? It's been a year or so since I heard from you. I've got a crazy special that got a new crew coming on, and I want to keep them busy." And I'm slashing my prices and doing the most amazing work because I've doubled the team. Are you looking to get something done that you might not have been thinking about? And now you got like 25 years of people who called you once that I could send an automated message to like that and run a crazy promotion and be like, look, I'm just trying to keep my crew busy. I've got crazy deals going on right now. And let's say your normal price was $5,000. You're like, I've slashed my price 50% off. It was $10,000 and now it's only $5,000. And they don't know you from Jack or Jill, but you're cutting your prices 50% and you're charging the same price, but you're running a promotion of 25 years of customers that called you, and you would get jobs today. You would get 10 jobs today, instantly. So that's the power of a list. It doesn't matter if they go with someone else. They might need to get their toilet fixed or their, front yard. I know you're in New York, it's all interiors, but you get the idea that you want to. Yeah, I feel you. I'm a business owner that's like prospected people in stores to get work. And if they didn't like me or do business with me, I flushed their name down the toilet, like mentally as well as in my phone. And I'm like, I don't want to deal with you because that's like, dude, I don't got time for people that want to hate on me and choose other people. I'm done.
Right.
But when I found the power, I was working with dentists and I was like, I don't like all these guys, but guess what? One day they might need to buy from me again. And they had customers who need to get their teeth fixed, and I was generating leads for them. And they got mad they didn't get their teeth fixed today. I'm like, you know what? Your stuff costs a lot of money. Permanent dental implants, permanent teeth, are they're like $5,000 to $20,000. And
Yes,
I'm
yes.
like, bro, you got to wait for these people to save up money. And sometimes maybe you give them a bid and they're like, oh man, it costs a lot of money to fix my house. Maybe in 10 years, I'll save up money. So that's why starting today, you should never throw away a number again because they might one day buy from you. And all you got to do, if you have 100 names, is send them a text message or an email. It's like, yo, this is Stanley. Sorry, Stanley, what's your last name? I didn't get your last name.
Stanley Mark.
Is it Tankus?
Yes,
Stanley, M-A-R-K?
yes,
M-A-R-K?
yes.
Okay. Yeah, man. And all you say is this is Stanley Mark, and I am doing something crazy. Like I just want to promote my 25-year-old construction business with a new crew, and we're expanding. We're so excited. I've got something crazy for you. Call me back if you want to know what it's all about. Like, call me back if you want to remodel your kitchen, your interior, your bathroom, your XYZ. You've got 10 different things you do now. Hey, if you've been thinking about that project of XYZ thing, I do it and I'm doing something crazy. I'm going bananas, celebrating a quarter of a century. And when you say I'm celebrating a quarter of a century, like, man, this is a quarter, I can't remember the word for it, but it's like, wow, a quarter of a century. He's experienced. I'm giving Stanley Mark a call because he's going to do a good job. And you're like, yeah, dude, I'm slashing my prices to try to get a lot of appointments. And you thought of me in the past, are you thinking of me now? Just give me a call. And then if you had a thing that would automatically book those appointments for you, then they would get onto your calendar like today. So there's the power. If you don't have any numbers to call, fine. It does take time. You have to wait for the phone to ring. You have to run ads. You have to generate leads. But if you had a list of past customers that bought from you before, I mean, are you talking how many of them? 10 people or 20 people?
For
Five
what?
people? How many people for past business that you have numbers for?
Past business? On my repeat customer, alas, maybe 50, 60.
Yeah, man. So of those 50 or 60 people, we could send out a little blast, like a simple text message to them that was promoting your expansion of your business. And you might be able, of 50 or 60 past customers, you might be able to get maybe one or two jobs out of that. Like realistically, if they've done business before and you've done it again and they like you, and 50 or 60 people, if we just message them and be like, come up with an idea. I've just been kicking out some ideas. I don't know if you liked any of them or not, but you could promote the expansion of your business and the quarter century of business that you've been doing and say, look, I'm doing something crazy. I would love to help you. We've worked together in the past. If you've been thinking of kitchen, bathroom, blah, 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 all of these things, give me a call now or text me back. I can schedule a time for me to come out over text get you an appointment. And then we would plug in our automated texting that would reply back, have all the knowledge of whatever we would need to have on this customer pre-programmed in for that person and be able to book an appointment with you to go over there and get a bid. And they're doing business with you. They're not getting an estimate. Like you're getting jobs. You're going in to bid a job that they're going to buy from you because they bought before. 50 or 60 people, we could rip that thing right now and you should be able to get one or two jobs. I can't guarantee you anything, but I'm assuming if people like you enough that they've done business at least one or twice with you before, 50 or 60 names should be able to get you one or two jobs. And then you plug in everything else, and then you start capturing those new phone calls and automate your business that way. And you keep those people booked. Those one or two jobs, those 50, 60 people today, we'll hit them up again next month and be like, hey, you know what? It's getting warmer. I'm just still thinking of you, and I still have my promotion going on. It won't last much longer. Are you still thinking of doing a job? And you might get another one or two next month. And then you start plugging in those holes. Word of mouth referrals start to get bigger and better, and we automate every phone call or text that comes to your phone number and automatically get an assistant that will qualify people and book appointments for you to go do estimates and get your guys booked. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe in the future, not right now. I'm focusing on something else right now.
Got you. So if I hear that right, in the future, you're looking to make maybe more money and you're focusing on something else. You spent, bringing on a new crew. Are you focusing on getting more jobs? How are you doing that?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm focusing right now to get leads coming in. Like now. Yeah, that's why I'm focused. I have guys, working. I have to provide for them, and if not, they gonna leave. And in New York, skill guys, good guys, is not easy to find. They disappear very quickly once you can provide jobs for them. So I'm looking for something.
Absolutely, man. I totally get
Yeah,
it.
I'm looking for leads to come in quickly as possible. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, how are you doing that? How are you solving that problem?
Well, I'm on Facebook. I speak to a few people, so forth like that. A lot of people do different things. But I'm trying to go with what if I think is gonna work. A lot of people do Facebook, Google, Instagram. Some do pay per lead, meaning that if they give you a qualified lead, which what I call a qualified lead, that once you get to go and do an estimate, you pay for that lead. If you get a job or you don't have the job, you have to pay for it, which I think is fair. You know. So different things you do, man. There's a ton of people on Facebook, ton, over 100, on Facebook. Different thing they do, different things for bringing in leads, different things.
That's
You
what I'm
know,
saying, man. I asked, what are you
SEO,
doing to solve? Yes,
they do
yes.
they do SEO things like that, a ton of things. You know, and people been calling me every single day too, and plus I'm looking at Facebook too. There's a lot, so I don't know.
It is a lot, bro.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a lot. It's a lot
lot.
going on. Yeah, but I don't know what's here. But I have to try something. I'm gonna just try something that I think is gonna work, and I'll give them a week time. And if that's what they say, and that's what they promise, and it doesn't work, I just quit. That's it. I'm not signing no contract with nobody. You know. But I'm trying to find the right person because I don't have time to jump around. That's the problem.
Exactly, dude. You don't.
Mm,
So when I said there's a lot of choices and you don't
yeah.
have time, like
Hmm.
how are you supposed to know who to go for to get you what you need in this crowd of noise?
Yeah, but you see, there's a lot of people, but you can't go to anybody like that. There's a lot of con. There's a lot of scam out there. You
Sure.
know,
Yeah.
there's a lot. You
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
really know what you're doing. You really
Oh
have
yeah,
to
man.
know, what you're doing. So, because I have a lot of friends in construction field and different field too. And
For sure,
some
man.
some of them get scammed with the same Facebook thing, but not much. Nobody crazy to they show. Once they ask for money up in front, you have to keep your eyes open.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Well, Stanley, just so you know, between me and you, brother, I keep a firm grip on your wallet. I'm not asking for any money from you.
yeah, I know.
Nothing at all today. But yeah, dude, if I really enjoyed this call, and you have invested over half an hour with me, and
Oh, yeah.
I actually am grateful for that. If you have a few more minutes and a time where I don't catch you out of the blue, let's hop on like a computer or your cell phone and see each other's face on a Zoom call. Would that be cool if we could just at least talk and try to help you figure out all the crap you have to pick, and I could at least give you, for my opinion, to help you what I think is the best solution for you? Because we run ads, and we have automations. I've done this myself, but maybe we're not the right people to work with. But you got a bunch of people, and at least if you think it makes sense, I could give you some advice on what I think would be the best move to make right now to get you leads ASAP, so your team doesn't leave you because they don't have enough jobs, and at the very least give you some advice, and you could see my face. I could share my screen and show you what I'm thinking. And if not, no big deal. Would that make sense for you?
What do you mean? Advertising Facebook? That's what you're talking about to bring ads quick?
Yeah, that's what we do. We do Facebook and Instagram advertising to bring leads quick, and we have software automations that plug all those holes. So what I'm saying is, if you want to, we can hop on a Zoom call, and I could show you what I'm talking about and show you how quick it could get you results. And if you like it, great, you can work with us. And if not, we'll part ways, shake hands as friends. What do you think?
Who pay for the ads?
Well, you would pay for the ad spend unless you decided, okay, let's do a different deal and we can negotiate something. But typically, you're going to pay for ad spend 10, 30, $50 a day, whatever you want to get tons of leads or a certain amount of leads. I don't know how much you can handle. You said 3 or 4 a month, 3 or 4 jobs, you want 1 or 2 more per month. So how many leads you need to get 1 or 2 more jobs per month? I don't know. It could be only $10 a day or $30 a day. I've advertised a lot in Manhattan, and I know how much leads cost. And so, if we want to go that route, we could talk about it. I don't want to make any contracts or say yes or take your money right now. I want to go back and think about it a little bit, like how I can maybe help you. Would you be open to hopping on, like, on your computer or your phone on a little Zoom link and chatting with me a little bit later?
I need at least three job in sales, actual job per month more. So which means I have to get more than three leads per month to close three jobs.
No, we're not talking 3 leads per month. We're talking multiple leads per day, per day, per day,
Yeah,
per day. Like
right.
3 to 10 leads per day, that you're getting 100 leads a month at least to squeeze out 3 jobs
No,
easily.
no, 100 leads a month. I will have more than three jobs.
It's right. So we're not going to go crazy and gangbusters, but we're going to use the internet's Facebook and Instagram and interrupt people through their scroll and show them an offer that they can't refuse. And they will click on a button, give us their name, phone number, and email. They become your lead. And now we get those jobs for you. And we give them to you as soon as we get them to come in. We text them right away. And these people will respond to us. And we have agents that can call them and talk to them right away, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and get the information that we need for you to get you jobs booked right away. That's what we do. But we basically have these automations coming in and plugging up all those holes to get you jobs booked as soon as possible.
Yeah, but
Does that make sense?
oh no, I understand all of that. A lot of people do that. But how much you charge now? What's your price now?
Well, so the thing is, what our charge is going to be based off of what you need and what you're making. So if you make money, we make money. I'm not going to charge you a bunch of stuff and then have you quit and it doesn't work for you and you get no money. So that's why I'm trying to say we need to put you together a plan that makes only sense when you win. When you make money, when you get jobs and we're getting paid, that's a good thing. And you like us and you keep the lights on and it's a win-win. So for right now, what I want to do is talk with my partner and put together the plan for you to get you 3 jobs a month as soon as possible, consistently on
Okay,
autopilot.
let's say, let's
If
say,
you're
let's say, let's say this. Because I don't want to waste your time too. So I just want to get things straight up even before I tell you yes, we're gonna go on a Zoom call. I just want things to make sense to me. Let's say you have to give me, okay, you give me three jobs per month. How much you
Mhm.
gonna charge? How much you gonna charge me for that three job?
Well, so the way I want to look at it is I don't know if I want to do rev share or per job payment. It might make more sense to just have like a low base monthly payment. You use our systems and we get you jobs and get you results. And if you make lots of sales, that's cool, dude. You keep all that money. I mean, that's what I'm kind of thinking right now. I talked with my partner and he'd probably say the same thing, but I don't know if you're thinking differently or you'd prefer to share revenue. I was thinking more along the lines of I'm not going to cap you or, you know, take a percentage of every job that you make because we just got to know each other. Like we got to go on a date first and see if we like each other. And if I charge you a small monthly fee that makes sense based off of what money you're making, we charge you a fee. We have to set up all the systems and get all the ads and all the softwares and all that junk, sure. But that we're not breaking your neck to keep the lights on. We're giving you data, giving you jobs, and then maybe a couple of months down the road, if you're like, I really like you guys, I made so much money with you guys, I want you guys to have a piece of this pie, then maybe charge your customer 10% more, and we'll get 10% or whatever it looked like. Um, that's where I'm thinking. I don't know, Stanley, what you're thinking, but usually I don't want to like take your money from customers that are giving you money until we at least like try it out and get to know each other first. What were you thinking?
How you say you do a lot in Manhattan? So what's your price in Manhattan?
the same as the price would be in Salt Lake City, the same as the price would be anywhere. It only matters if you have to spend more money on ads, but I've been able to get leads in different industries between $2 to $10, at most $50 a lead. But if you can think $10 a lead is an average price, industry price. You spend $100, you get 10 people. Out of 10 people, you might get at least maybe 1, 2, 3 appointments, some estimates. We filter out tire kickers. That's 50% of them are junk. And the other 5, we filter out the 2 or 3 or 4 at most that are really interested to get an appointment and you qualify. And so if you're thinking 2 or 3 good qualified appointments out of every 10 leads I buy for every $100, that's average. Just get a feeling. Like I'm just giving you an average of what to expect. And okay, so if I spend like $300 a month, $10 a day, and if I can generate at $10 a lead, I might get 30 leads in a month, like 1 a day. And out of those 30, I should be able to get at least another 3 appointments or 3 jobs out of 30. Like 3 out of 30 would be nice. It makes sense. And that's very possible, very likely. I'm not guaranteeing it, of course, but Google's going to cost you more money. Google pay-per-click, competitive. New York, you're competing against the most capable businesses to compete for things like, interior decorate or construction and remodeling, kitchen reno, basement, bathroom, whatever. You're competing with everyone else for those search terms. So you pick up the scraps and you're lucky to get some good people. But on Facebook and Instagram, our brains, our ability to write really creative ads are what competes against people with more money. We can stop the scroll because we know you have a good offer, a good price, and you click here to learn more now. And we have automations that take over things and we get really cheap costs. I've been able to get as low as like $1, $2 leads, but all the way up to $50, and that's way more competitive. But I'd say $10 is always the industry average. I'm not quoting you. Don't memorize any numbers. We'd have to actually run an ad to see how it performs, right? Like we can't predict how the market will work, but we've been able to produce these results with lots of customers, lots of clients in all over the country, but specifically on the island and in New York and New Jersey.
So why not give me a trial test and let's see how it goes, and then we can take it from there.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. So let's honestly, if you can round up the names of your previous customers, 50 or 60 customers, whatever, if you have a spreadsheet or something that you could send to us, we'll run them through our system.
No, not that. The advertisement. Those 50 or 60 customers, they still give me work. Those are my customer. Every year they do something, or every 6 months they do something. Those are my customer that keep on repeating every year or every 6 months.
That's what I'm saying to you, sir. I'm saying what would make sense to test us out is to let us get you jobs from those people today. Let us show you how we work by actually helping you first and showing you, hey, for free, I'm going to do something I charge people thousands of dollars for. I'm willing to just take that list of name and phone number and emails, put them into my system, rip them through a little campaign, a text message blast that says, hey, yo, I got an offer. Are you interested? And then see what happens, getting you some jobs out of those 50 or 60 that always buy from you. I will get them for you today. You give me that list, I will rip them today and tomorrow and the next day after. Within 1 week, it would be crazy to assume that you haven't gotten at least a few appointments and a few 1 or 2 jobs started right now without you spending any money on ads. So if you want to go do ads, you're going to spend money and time. If you don't want to spend money, you don't want to wait and waste time, you give us the list of names and numbers, we send a blast right away and get you jobs right away, and you take the money you make from those jobs and you put it into ads. So now you don't actually spend your own money on ads. Now your crew is busy working the jobs that I just created for you with my system that I've tested you for free. And now the new money that you're getting, you put into running ads, and we start generating leads for you. And then we could talk what that looks like. Be like, sweet, if you want to run ads, great. Let's turn the ads on. Let's generate some leads for you. Meanwhile, and if you didn't get appointments, man, look at it this way. What's the worst that could happen? Nothing. You didn't spend any money. You gave me a list of names and numbers. I spent some money on text messages, not enough that I'm going to cry about. And I wasted a little bit of time setting up a campaign and monitoring it, trying to book appointments for you. But honestly, it was worth my time. It's not a big deal. To me, that would be a trial. To me, that would be makes perfect sense. You don't spend money or time. You don't spend any ads. And for me, I'm not really doing a whole lot of things other than send a little campaign for you and see if it works out. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, you think about it, and let me think about it too. Because I have to go back to work now. My lunch break is up now. The guy's ready to go again. 12 to 1.
Got you. So when do you want me to circle back? And you want to talk after you get off work, either today or tomorrow, and we'll decide if we want to go forward or just call it quits?
Tomorrow.
Okay, what time tomorrow? Like in the afternoon or evening or what?
What time is good for you?
Anytime, my man.
Lunchtime,
I'm willing to.
like now, my lunch break between 12 and 1.
Okay,
My left
I'll call you 12 and 1.
15, and so forth.
Okay. My name is Travis Stanley. I'll call you tomorrow during lunch break. Catch you later.
You too. Bye bye.
All right, bye-bye. There we go. And just like that, we book an appointment tomorrow at noon. So this isn't a real appointment. He wants me to call him back. Second sales call, Stanley Mark during lunch. Call back, lunch break. See, if I set up an appointment, then he's going to get all these appointment confirmation reminders and all this junk. I don't want to do that. And so I'm just going to set this here. All right. Let's do you have AI off tag? Let's do AI off. All right, that's it. Okay, and I'm going to go put an appointment in my calendar to make sure that I totally remember to call this guy back tomorrow. This is non-standard, okay? Normally, I would have booked an appointment. Every single purpose of every single call is to schedule the next call or collect cash. That's it. Like the whole point of this call was to book another call. Notice how many times I went for the Zoom call. I kept trying to go for a Zoom call because I needed to set the second call. But now I've got time. I set the second call. And now I've got time to call him back tomorrow and have a huddle and think through some things and give him analyze this call and then go back to him with a proposal of exactly what he wants. He wants to run ads for free and get leads today from the internet. Like his ideal solution is spend no money and get jobs for free. That's what he wants. So we got to go back and formulate an offer that will be impossible for him to refuse.